Hi, my name is Evie or Miss Evie, and today I'm making a SWOT analysis on GDC. GDC is a global donation community, okay? And then when we say SWOT, it simply means that strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and traits of um, of a community or something that you are studying. So today I'm going to tell you some of the strengths, some of the weaknesses, and the opportunities and traits of GDC. What I think is the weakness, the strengths, the opportunities, and traits. Okay, so let's start with the strengths. When what I think is the strength of this community is one, we have the donations are made directly between participants. Okay, you donate to me and I also donate to you when the time is due. And the second one is ideology reduces the gap between the rich and the poor. The ideology behind GDC or the global donation community reduces the gap between the rich and the poor, or it bridges the gap between the rich and the poor. Anyone can be a rich man in this community. And then I moved on to there is no central account or bank where all the money in the community is contributed or kept. We don't have any central bank like this building is for GDC where we keep all our monies. There is no central bank where it will encourage armed robbers or people to attack it because we don't have any central bank. The account is within the participants themselves. Then we move on to GDC as a community can be accessed by anyone in any part of the world. Yeah, any part of the world. You can access it from anywhere, any part of the world. You can access it in America, you can access it in Ghana, you can access it in Nigeria, plus any parts of the world. That is why it is called global donation community. So it's not being limited to some parts or some country or some continents, but it can be accessed by any part, anyone at all. African can access it, whites can access it, Asians can also access it. So I think it's a global thing for us to participate. And I think we have a brief presentation on how the program is run free of charge. When you get into contact with the administrators or the managers, they give you vivid information on how the program is worked, and they will tell you how things goes in GDC free of charge without charging you anything. Okay, so let's move on to the weaknesses of this community. I think one of the weaknesses is that there is a false information about the program. Okay, so this normally causes a panic or it causes fear um, into the system, that people think that it will be in a pause mode or it will be in a restart mode. That's what I think it's one of the weaknesses. Maybe a time will be coming that when people fail to provide help, they will go on restart or they will be in a pause mode for um, for some reasons. Yeah. And so the second one of the weaknesses also, since the program is internet based, hackers around. We have a lot of hackers around for nowadays. Okay, so since it's internet based, some hackers may find their way into the system and then it's going to cause a problem. That's what I think is one of the weaknesses. And then another one is people or communities without internet may not have access to this opportunity since they cannot access the community, they cannot provide help, they cannot get help because they can't access internet or they don't have internet for themselves. And then one of the weakness is also people become afraid to join because there is no legal guarantee backing it. For instance, if someone fails to pay you, there is no legal guarantee that will tell the person or will force the person to pay you. So I think it's one of the weaknesses. And then the last but not the least is there is delay in response to payment confirmation. For instance, when you make a payment or when you donate to someone, the person may delay in paying or going to confirm you what you have paid him or her. And I think it's also a weakness to the community. So let's move on quickly to the opportunities, some of the opportunities that we have in the community. I think it's an opportunity because I made the SWOT analysis. Okay, so one of the opportunities is payment is made directly from one participant to another. Okay, I donate to you, you also donate to me. It doesn't go to any third person or any medium or anything. Okay, so it goes straight to you have been directed to pay to the person, and there is provision of quick financial solution to participants who need financial assistance. And for instance, if you need financial assistance and you have provided help and your time is due for you to get help, I think it's a very great solution to that. And then there is equal opportunities to be a leader in the program is given to all participants. Okay, for instance, this point says that when there is a guidance school or GDC guidance school, as I'm becoming one very soon, they gave us the mandate, they gave us free opportunities, equal opportunities to participate in the guidance school, and I think it's free of charge. You learn a lot of stuff, so it's given to all participants. They don't restrict people, they don't restrict some of participants. It's the opportunity to become a guider or to become a manager is given to all members of this group. And then the last but not the least under the opportunities is it bridges the gap between the poor and the rich, as I said earlier on. Okay, it bridges because we don't have rich, we don't have poor. This community bridges that gap between the poor and the rich and the rich. So it bridges the gap between the poor and the rich. Okay, so in a very quick manner, let me move on to the traits. I think is the trait. Okay, one, panic may cause a lot of setback in the program. Okay, fears and panic, okay, in the community may cause a threat. People will not like to join the community. That is a threat. And then past history of failure of other programs may discourage participants from participating in the program. We have heard a lot of this peer-to-peer donation system, and because of their failure or because of their malfunction, okay, may cause noble participants who are willing to join to just sit back and it will not encourage them to join any more. And then I think the government and the media may also be a great threat to such a program leaders because of the failure of other peer-to-peer program leaders. Okay, so they normally give false information about program leaders, and it does not encourage people to donate or be members of this noble community. And then the last but not the least is that internet is not 100% safe. We have hackers around, and unfaithful participants may also use the opportunities to their advantage. Why am I saying that? Because it's an internet-based thing. Without internet, you cannot access it. And then internet too, we have hackers around, and then who can hack into the system, and the system may not function properly as we wanted it to be. So it's a threat. It's a threat. Hackers are really threats into the system. This I think is the SWOT analysis that I make. Okay, that I think that GDC should treat it very urgently and see how it's really works. So this is the little or what I have sit back to analyze and do the analysis. Okay, and then I think it's really cool. I think management will take heed of it and use this analysis to improve the system very well. Thank you for watching my video.